Yes, good evening, my people. I greet every one of you. My name is Anthony Abalogo. I'm the coordinator of Tony Life Coach Training Center worldwide. I live in Düsseldorf, in Germany, over 30 years, and I've traveled extensively all over Europe, America. I lived partially most of my life here in Europe and America. Came here when I was very young, like 23 years, and I'm in the middle of my 50s. I want to share with you guys a life story. I'm not selling any product and I'm not here to sell any motivational talk. The people I want to target tonight are those who are really hungry because I was invited to Nigeria on a seminar, on a youth camp, on a symposium, enlightenment campaign. I'm there to do sensitization of some of our youths. Believe me, this is what I do. I'm in the helping business. What I do game changer for most of our youths, adults. I'm into relationship coach. I'm into career coach, business coach, and strategic life coach. What I do is that I want to align the people. I want them to get a balance because a lot of people have thrown themselves off balance due to one reason or the other. They don't want to live life anymore. What I saw in Nigeria, I said, oh boy, I have to go there. That is the only way I can give back to the society. You know, hope are lost. People are giving up. Sometimes you wonder why there are churches everywhere and you wonder why the people are looking for miracle workers. Because the people don't believe in their core values anymore. They don't believe in their identity. They don't believe in who they are. And they don't even believe that they can make changes in their lives. So if you go to Nigeria or somewhere in Africa, you start telling them about personal development, you start telling them about goal setting, and you start telling them about pattern of behaviors which they can use to get themselves back on the track, those that who are stuck. If you tell them that they can do something, that they are human beings, that they can change their lives, they will tell you, oh God, it's not working. You know, people don't want to live life anymore. You know what they want? They just want to survive. I was in a seminar in Bagada, crowded, issue bordering on personal development. Change. If you look at the world today, the world is changing. You cannot continue doing the same thing you are doing every day and you want a result. No. In the same circumstances, you have to change your ways, transform your ways, and it starts from the mind. And you ask yourself sometimes, why is it that some people do well and the other people don't do well? If you tell them that it's a choice, they'll tell you no. They'll tell you, uh, they will give you reasons. They will give you excuses. They say, yeah, he's doing well because his father or his uncle or he knows one senator, one big man, one oba, one chief, somebody that can lift him up to the ladder, that without that, it's not possible to survive in Nigeria. That is the mindset. They've already given up. So how do you bring these people back to the original core value? How do you make them understand who they are? It starts from the identity problem. It starts from their belief system. They've already given up that belief that they are human beings, that they can make changes in their lives. If you start uh, counseling, like I do behavioral counseling, I do life coach, I do counseling, they will tell you, Oga, we have tried that before. It's not going to work. You know what you want to tell us now is tell us how we can eat. I'm hungry. Tell us where we can make money. What they want is try and luck. They cannot see opportunities again. It's very pathetic. Even though you tell them what to do, they will tell you no, it's not going to work. They've given up in life. They've stopped living life. Life is living them right now. Some, I didn't say all of them. So in the midst of all this, there are people who took to what I'm going to teach you today and they've turned their lives around. It's a game changer. Like I told you, it's a personal choice. It is your responsibility to turn your life around. If things are not moving to the direction you want, change it. If you don't like what is happening to you, change it. Yes, I said so. You can change it. Sit down, look, no good, like my people used to say. Some people watch the time, watch life go by every day. They sit down there and watch. They watch, they watch. They will tell you, you know, go walk. Even by the time I start my speech, some of them are, oh, these motivational speakers don't come again. They will tell you, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. They will give you some safe excuses. You know, I'm worthless. I get bad luck. Anything I put hand, no go work. I came from a very poor family. You know, they've already concluded in their mind that it's not going to work. If you conclude in your mind that it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Like I said, it's a choice. You cannot push it. I went to Yabatech last time. I met a group of students. Out of 10, when I started the seminar, 3 of them walked out of this seminar hall. They said, I've heard all these things before. All those things, no, they work. You know what I want now? Is the man sharing food? Let him share food. Or if he can get some euro when he bring from Germany, he should give us some euro. Let's go and buy food. I don't want to hear all these things that I can turn my life around, that if I believe that things will start working for me. No, they are tired. You know why? Because all the hope they put in their life, they put in the government. Because the government, each time election comes up, or about to come up, the politicians, they promise them everything. And they put all their hopes. How can you get so attached to your fellow human being? What I used to tell them is that have an open mind, but don't be attached. That is what Wayne Dyer said. Open mind, don't lock the door for knowledge. Don't lock the door for understanding and wisdom. If we organize a seminar like this and some people still don't want to listen because they've already concluded in their mind that it's not going to work, that they cannot change, that the only way they can change is unless somebody come and pick them up, give them food, give them the connection, give them a letter of employment. Even some people, even if you do all those things for them, still it's not working. It is a question of the mind. If it works, why is it that a lot of people that came to Germany, UK, Los Angeles, where I live in California, you still have destitute on the street? You still have Nigerians that came there as a student after their master's degree, they end up as drug addicts in the land of opportunity, in the land filled with milk and honey, United States of America, the big apple. Almighty Germany, that's industries are everywhere. But still, some people don't want, they are not seeing opportunity. You know, all their judgment is with error. Why is it? It has to do with the individual. It has to do with your mind. It has to do with your personality, with your identity, your image. The philosophy you have. How do you see the world? How do you interpret what is going on? If somebody tell you that you are not going to make it, is the person come on. You know what is your own, how you behave. When I remember in those days we came to Germany in my very, very early 20s, where some people will look at me and say, hey, you Schwarzenegger. You know, that's what they said. They can't niche under us. They said they can never do anything. He's a black man. He can't make it. you know. All what they know to do is just to dance and have women go to club and dance music. It's not for them, you know. I said, well, then I got up one day. I said, no, I want to change the narratives. I want to change story in this country, in the city I live. I started social work in Nigeria, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. It has been my passion, born with purpose, to give back to the society. It's a helping business. It is not a business to get rich. It's not a business to sell one product and tomorrow you become a millionaire, promising a lot of people heaven and earth. That's not what they do. My promise to you is that if other people can live a decent life, so do you. You are also a human being like every other successful people. I read biographies of people who started from nothing and became something today. That is what is important. Make out something from nothing and you see your life turn around. But if we start a seminar like this and before we even start, some people decide, no, no, no. They just talk and they will tell you how you can make it, change your mindset and all this thing. No. Open mind. When you go to a seminar like this, listen. From all what we teach, there's no way you come to a seminar like this that you will not go home with something. There's no way. Okay? So we started in Germany. I started doing some mini job. One day I got up, I said, no. Does it mean that all the black man and black woman will end up working as cleaners, working in the kitchen, doing some blue jobs, blue collar jobs? What happened to those of us who studied in Nigeria before we came to Germany, to Europe, to America? Why did we give up? Is the mindset. You know why? Because we've already concluded in our mind then that even though you go to university, even though you learn anything, that it will never work, that they will tell you that you're a black man. Because all our hope, all our belief system was based only on what people tell me that I am, not on what I am. So I started believing them and the thing started reflecting in my life, my attitude, my pattern of doing things, the way I do things, and the way my behavior, you know, it reflects. One day I got up, I went to they call it the job center. I told them, I've done this warehouse job enough. That's not my pattern. That's not my way of life. I only did it just to get on, just to finance my education. They said, what do I want to do? I said, I'm in the helping business. They said, what do I mean? I said, I studied social work. And I've been taking courses in UK, in Salford, Manchester, London, San Bernardino County in California, in Germany. I did courses in personal development. I did courses in life coach. I took courses in leadership training, youth development. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the time. The time have come when I have to give back to the society. Because it is not only reading, taking courses. Tony, it's time you go and manifest all what you have learned. If I learn a lot of things and nobody uses my book and nobody uses my knowledge, it's a waste. Okay? Transformation starts from the mind. First of all, I said I have to transform myself before transforming others. Why the problem we have today in the world, a lot of people get up, they go to the internet, they go to Facebook, they go to WhatsApp and the whole social media, and they start, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you come from. Let me tell you, you can do this and you can do that. Keep on cake. No, it's not something you start from one day. It's a self-imposed discipline. Daily small things you do every day. When I found out that I was transformed, I started seeing things a very different perspective. The way I saw things before, my interpretation of the world and interpretation of the things around me, I saw them differently. I started seeing opportunities and I started seeing some errors in the judgment that I made in those days. Okay? Then I realized I started building self-confidence in me. For the first time, I stood up in the city of Düsseldorf, where crowd, the white people. Somebody, a black lady told me, said, Tony, I can't believe that you will make it. I said, anybody can make it. It's your mind. How a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. My ideas change. I found out how things work and apply it. Every value in this world have to be contested and won and defended, according to Jim Rohn. You cannot get a trophy by sympathizing, by gift, by no effort. No. Your effort back with discipline. You must have passion to do something. Do you have the vision to see beyond what your mates are saying? Some people are saying, how far can you see beyond what other people? Some people only see what is happening right there. I start seeing beyond in Germany. I start seeing opportunity. I start seeing myself beyond. I said, this is not the black man. I start seeing the image that is in me. I said, if I can transform myself, I will use this to transform people back home in Nigeria. And I started, ladies and gentlemen, my life turned around. I started helping, going to a lot of workshops from Düsseldorf, in Köln, in Frankfurt, Berlin, everywhere. Doing program, relationship coaching, life coaching, taking people out of the situation where they are stuck and giving their lives back to them where they want to be, their dream life, which they want to live. That's the essence of the whole thing. Okay? I know everybody in this world has a dream. Don't tell me that you don't have a dream. Like those guys told me when I started a workshop in Nigeria, they told me, Oga, if it is goal setting, take me out. All this goal, we don't have goal. All what I want is to eat. Just to eat is your goal. Only a dead man doesn't have goal. As long as you get up every day in the morning, you are getting up for a reason, for a purpose. You have a goal. Okay? And for you to achieve whatever thing you want to achieve is already inside you. Whatever thing God made to function, the ability for that thing to function is already inside. It's a pity that most of us, this is a Christmas time, you go to Nigeria now, people are running from one church to the other. That is why churches will continue to flourish in Nigeria. You know why? Because people want somebody to lay hands on them. All what we want is prophecy. I prophesied that from now to tomorrow, you are going to get $1 million. They said, amen. My brother, my sister, that's what we want to hear. I prophesied that from now to June next year, 2024, you are going to buy a house at Lekki. Everybody will say, amen. I prophesied that you are going to get American lottery with a green card. They will shout, amen. That's where we have found ourselves. But if somebody want to guide you on how you can live a quality life, a life you wish, they'll tell you, oh no, this is too rigorous. This self-discipline thing, it's like putting a heavy burden on myself. Why don't I put the burden on God? They forgot that you have a relationship with God. God will do his part and you do your part. Our prayer brings us in the presence of God, but your effort, your human effort is what makes things work. He'll tell you, pray, 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 pray. All what we have today in Nigeria are prayer ministries everywhere. Prayer ministry, prayer that heaven fall down ministry. Knock the devil on the head, prayer time. But nobody is talking about personal effort. We hold God ransom every time. God, do it. Or what God cannot do does not exist. God, do. Then I ask sometimes, then what can you do yourself? Relationship we have with God is you come to the presence of God, present your request to God, present your project. God said he will bless your footstep. If you don't have a step, what is God going to bless? All what we want today is magic. That's why you start following so-called men and women of God. They're looking for miracles everywhere. That is what our churches have turned into. Miracle. Miracle. You come into some place before you walk into the auditorium of the church, somebody tell you, hey, hold on there. I see a star on your head. I see you building a mansion. I see they start prophesying. Then you say, yeah, talk to me, pastor. Talk to me, pastor. That's what you hear. And they are giving them what they want to hear. Trust those pastors. They will give it to you. If you say you don't want to change your life by yourself, you want somebody to change your life by laying hands on you, by declaration, by prophecy, by affirmation, they will give you. Okay? Of course, trust them. They will give it to you. And then that is why people remain stuck, and nothing is working. At the end of the day, you say, I've gone to many churches, I've prayed, I've done everything. Nothing is working. My life is stagnant. It's the work of Satan. It's the work of village people. It's the work of my uncle, my auntie. You start blame game, shifting the blames to everybody. But it is never your responsibility. Know yourself, you are a very good guy. Oh, perfectly. You are very perfect. You don't have any fault. Always you say, if to say I get this and get this, I would have made it. But you see, I don't have the opportunity these other people have. Like one of my friends, his uncle just came back from Germany. Then he gave them this, he gave them it. That's why today he has made it. I want to yapa. If I don't travel out, I cannot make it. Then I ask sometimes, what of some of these young dudes in Nigeria, web designers, IT experts, engineers? Some people are self-made. Okay, they brought themselves to the stage they are today in life. Their father was not rich. No excuses, no shalaye, no explanation. Okay, grab the life. You are a human being. Before you were born, all resources, the sunshine, the rain, everything we need to survive in this world is already here. Thank God that the human being, we did not even help God to create anything. Otherwise, it would have been like, okay, you know what I mean? But everything is already there. You didn't bring anything. So those things are made for your use. Why should a human being God gave the power to dominate and subdue the earth, telling you that there's nothing I can do about my situation? Only if you can pray for me. Only if I can find my destiny helper. Somebody that will just help me out of this situation. Are you ready to help yourself? When we tell you to come to a seminar like this, where we can tell you, kickstart you, where we can walk you through how you can help yourself, you say it's motivational talk, that it will not work. All right? Go to my website, www.together, write it together, TonyLifeCoachCenter.com. Again, put it on Google, TonyLifeCoachCenter.com. Write it together, small letter, search online, and you see what we've been doing, how we transform lives, how we game changer, how we help people all over in America, in Europe. And I think that this is the best time to bring it back to Africa, to bring it back to my root, to Nigeria. Some of you might not believe it, because I know most of our people, we like miracle. We don't even believe that we can do anything to alter changes. We don't believe that somebody can, some of us don't. I'm sorry, I don't want to generalize. But the ones that believe in themselves, the ones that have changed their belief system, the ones that have changed their attitude, their pattern of life, what they do and how they do things, those people have taken that responsibility to do that. You can see a lot of changes in their lives. I drove through Lagos. I drove through the streets of Abuja, Port Harcourt, East, North, South, and West. I saw youths like you driving good cars. They are not doing Yahoo. Skill, handwork. Somebody became a mechanic. He's repairing cars with sensors, tires. They came out of their comfort zone, Come out of that place where you gather to criticize the government, where to criticize the world. This president no good. Our governor no good. Our local government chairman no good. Who dey Nigeria go good self? Who go come help Nigeria? Some will say, I wish the Igbo would come back and colonize us again because all this thing is getting out of hand. I cannot even feed. Ladies and gentlemen, now you go bring change to yourself. Oh. If you like, you believe what I'm telling you. If you like, you say it's motivational talk, so be it. After all, it's not for everybody. Someone asked me, why all these things you teach, why some people don't change? I say, because they will not change. It is not for everybody. I only target a specific group. I cannot change the world. I change myself to become what I am today. If you change yourself, he changes yourself, this one change, the world will be a better place. And I'm not here to tell you how I can change the world. No, I said I'm talking to an individual, a target group, those people that are stuck in life, those people who feel that things are no more moving. I said, just invest some time. Look into yourself and things will move for you. Start doing what others don't do. Don't join the crowd. Single yourself. Your friends, where you gather to gossip about politics, where you gather to gossip about whatever thing, can you just step out of that group one day and say, I want my life to change? We're entering into 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want your life to still be the same? Innovation. In the same circumstances, start doing something different. Tony Life Coach will guide you how to get there. We have strategic life coach center. Okay? It is not only talking, we have the tools. We teach you how to reintroduce yourself to yourself. You know who you are. It starts from your identity. It starts from your belief system. Those old beliefs that I not get anybody who will help me. You know, I came from a very poor family. You know, I know what anything. You to see my father and I OBO. This situation where I did now for no day there. Your father will not be. You should not be OBO. My God. Lift yourself from where you are today. Do you know why? Any day you change here, the whole body will follow, will change. All your system will change. A belief. Remove excuses and remove explanation from your life. No reason why you should not function. Why? Have you decided one day and say, I have to change something. Let me try something different. Let me try something. I got up one day and said, let me try something different. I dust from my body all that which the Igbo people call me, nigger, black monkey, all these things. You people will never do well. This and that. Today, I'm training their children, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you heard me. A lot of Igbo children that are in prison, I brought them out, gave them idea how they can refurbish and align with their core value. They were off balance. You know how motor begin to shake, they make it go do alignment. The same thing with human being. Sometimes you need alignment. Make them do your alignment, make you constant gidigba, get balance again. That's what we do. Get back to who you are. Become yourself. No be mouth. It's possible, ladies and gentlemen. Why not? Why not? TonyLifeCoachCenter.com. TONY. Tony. LifeCenter.com. Take that smartphone you have today. That smartphone is not only for dating sites and for Bet Niger. Use your phone to better your life. Google it. TonyLifeCoachCenter.com. You will see me there. Pick up it. Pick that phone and arrange for a strategic life coach. You will see your life turning around. You don't need a prophet to lay hands on you and to prophesy you. You are a prophet. a royal priesthood. You are a priest. Okay? God has made you so. You have identity. Why do you behave like a pagan? Don't be hopeless now, brother, sister. Hmm? Imagine coming to a session in Nigeria for seminar. Somebody asked me, all this talk. I beg, if I get food, make I give them, make them eat. If I give you food today, will I give you food tomorrow? Why have you people given up? Why we not go give up? This our government. We don't know where did they take us to. Is the government your God? The same Nigeria, I know a lot of people are still flourishing. Yes. In spite of the austerity measure. Your life is very important to you. It's not the business. Even in Germany where I live, the government will tell you it's not the business of the government to change you. Does the society even want you to grow? No. You, the growth belongs to you. Personal growth, personal development. Find out how things work. That is the idea. Find out how it works and try to apply it to yourself and become somebody. Move away from nothing and become something. It is your responsibility. It's not the responsibility of the society, not the responsibility of the government to do that. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your children. You owe it to your generation unborn. If you become something today, it is not for you alone. Like today, my purpose, I give it out. People will use. I have value. They call me for seminars. They call me for workshop. What I do, the mechanic, way balancers. I do personal balancing. That's your life where they shaky. Anywhere where you go, you go bend. Anywhere where you go pafuka. I will balance you. I will do alignment. You get back to who that original person God made. Even in your relationship, is he having problem? Tony Life Coach is there. I will stop here, ladies and gentlemen. This strategy is not motivational talk, because we use a lot of tools which I cannot. It's in a master class, which I don't want to mention here. Has to do with neurological pattern of life. How do we behave? What do we do what we do every day? Some people say, because of the security, because of myself. I want you to come out of that shell you are. That place you have packaged yourself and bury yourself. You bury your mind inside by concluding that nothing will work. It will work, brother and sister. If somebody condemn you, don't condemn yourself. Thank you very much, and God bless.